Hey up, hello and a very warm welcome back to Grim Sim Labs. What's in here? I can't remember. Toilet, bathhouse, fresh creek water, soap 5 cent, towel 10 cents. Nice. We even need to pay to go to bathroom in our own house. Let's get started on today. Hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month. Thanks so much for choosing to hang out with me. Your time is precious and I appreciate the fact that you're just hanging out on this video, whether you're watching this one or any of the ones that we've done. I really appreciate it. And today, I've just come back from crying. I've just been in tears. And the reason is because of the person that I'm going to talk about in today's episode. I just watched the video and I cannot watch it without crying each time. It is amazing. I'm going to tell you about that video as we get to it. But today's spotlight, I guess, because that's kind of what we do, I guess. Spotlights, little mini spotlights. We're going to be talking about someone born Amanda McKeenan Gaiman Palmer in 1976, who grew up in Massachusetts. She's Amanda Palmer, she's known as in her recording, and she was the lead singer of the Dresden Dolls, a fantastic band. Lots of fun. We'll go into them and then talk about her solo career as well, because she's outstanding. She's a true artist. We even might end up talking about her TED Talks. That sort of artist. She's just insanely good, insanely talented. Incredible. I did develop songs, by the way. I just did it between episodes. So she studied performance art and worked as a living statue street performer called the 8-Foot Bride. That's really important, and one of the things that she talks about in a TED Talk, which you can find on YouTube, and I suggest you watch it. It's quite interesting for me because I'm looking at the minute about potentially setting up memberships on YouTube, and I kind of feel weird about that. I kind of feel weird about asking for money, and then at the same time, like, you watch someone like that talking about it, and the idea of asking for help is actually okay sometimes. It's actually good, and it's a good way to have a relationship with people. If you watch a TED Talk on that, honestly, it is fascinating. She puts it in such a way that when she was a street performer, she almost felt weird at first doing it, but when she'd hand out a flower to someone, and for 1 second she'd come to, someone would give her some money, and she'd hand out a flower and come to life in that second. There was a connection there at a time, and I do like to think that we have that connection too, even on this platform that's just me gassing at you while playing video games. I feel like we've got that connection. That's why I read your comments out. That's why I do what I do on the channel. That's why I'm doing this series, because I feel like this is the most sort of me series that I really do, to be honest with you, and the most sort of frank series. And the other thing is, I believe in love, man. I believe in love. I'm not talking about the darkness, I'm talking about real love, and Amanda Palmer, man, believes in love, and she's got a way of writing lyrics which just really hit your heart. Let me give you an example. The Dresden Dolls that she's with, there's an incredible song called Jeep Song, and it's a really fun, upbeat song that's all about seeing an ex's Jeep in the street, and although she doesn't miss the ex, although it ended perfectly, it breaks her heart every time she sees this bloody Jeep and she just wants to drive it off the road. And to me, that is such a real human thing, That's like, you don't even miss a relationship. There's just one thing that you just can't get over. And that just reminds me so much of life, to be honest with you, and relationships from the past and hopefully in the future, Well, no, not hopefully in the future. I don't want to break up with our lass. I'm perfectly happy. Hey, it's Bringer Cheesy's birthday today. 500 quid in gift money. Have we got triple bonuses as well? Oh, mate, with a gig as well. Are you kidding? Did we get triple? Yes, triple XP with a gig. Not good. Okay. Do we need to do this big gig in Birmingham? What's it for? Yes, we need to do the gig in Birmingham. It's huge. Okay. No, not just yet, because that'll cost me money. What we need to do is have a look at, first of all, have we got enough discs and merch? We've got 40, yeah, we should be fine for now. I want to look at getting a band manager, because a merch manager. Let's have a look. Where's our staff? Crew members, here we go, let's have a look. So we can get a bass tick, cost per gig, $429. Wow, that's expensive. A lighting engineer, available for headlining gigs, wow. Look, they've all got skills and XP as they go as well. Oh my. cheaper pyrotechnics engineers. We can get pyrotechnics. That's sick. We have merch managers here. How much are they? So skill is 50. Skill is 25. 233. That's a lot, man. That's a lot for each gig. Is it worth it? You see, I'm looking at Caroline because I'm like, she's got double the amount of skill as this person, and it's not double the price. So I'm thinking it's worth going for Caroline. Is it going to be worth it for this? You know what? Let's give it a go. We can always fire it, can't we? Right-click to fire. Oversale is selling and restocking merch for gigs. T-shirts and CDs are automatically restocked, but you have to buy the initial inventory to set the desired levels. Skill affects merch sales. Well, she's got some good skills, so hopefully Caroline can help us sell some gigs. Some gigs, excuse me. Sell some merch. That's big. That's a big update. Let's see if it works. We're doing gigs a lot at the minute, man, so let's see if it works. Let's just give Caroline a chance, right? Cool. So let's carry on talking about Amanda Palmer. So yeah, she just really connects with me. I just think them sort of lyrics are just so to the heart of what is love and music and all of that sort of stuff, you know. We're gonna do some busking because we can. We've got this all trimmed up, ready to busk on. Lovely. Might as well. She met the drummer for Dresden Dolls at a Halloween party in 2000. Perfect timing. And they formed the Dresden Dolls. Kind of, we got a couple of female vocalists from that era doing certain things like that. Jack Off Jill were another one, an American-based band that were doing similar sort of stuff. Very cool stuff. The style, they called it Victorian punk cabaret. Dark cabaret piano, thrashing drums, eyeliner, sort of Victorian style almost, in a sense. They were fantastic, man. We've only need 6 songs to play. Okay, let's take out all of our songs and re-put them back in exactly to what would be good in Birmingham. Let's go. Thunder Kiss 69. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Is that the debut of that song? I think it might be. What do you mean you can't feel the noise? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do Reaping the Chains of Fury. Yeah, we're going to go with the big one there. And then we're going to do What do you mean you can't feel the noise? We're going to do a whole lot of metal. Then we're going to do Judgment Day Blues, I think. Then, do we do Quacky? Yes, I think we do Quacky, because Turning Back the Clock's still not great with that Law and Order, so we'll save that for the future. That's fine. That should be a good set, I think. Maybe we switch these two around. Way up. Let's try and get the audience energy back a little bit there. We'll give that a go. Flat pay amount, 432. Now, we are paying a merch manager. We are paying our boss, so our manager. So let's hope we can not burn all this money away completely. Let's see. Well, if we need to get rid of the merch manager, we will. But it's been telling us for a while at these bigger gigs, we need a merch manager to make it work, man. So let's see if we can grab the crowds this time. Self-titled album from the Dresden Dolls in 2003 is a banging album, packed with songs like Coin Operated Boy. That's a song about just playing with yourself in the morning. Is the best way to put it on YouTube. You know, just real life stuff, you know. The live shows often involved burlesque, mime and cabaret theatrics. Life is a cabaret. No two gigs were the same, and the duo were known for a fiercely loyal fan base, man. The Goths, Theatre Kids, Misfits United, everyone was watching them, and they were banging. Oh, that's got 3 straight away. So 2 shirts. What? I had a merch. What? Crew cost 232. Band's gig pay. So how much did we get in total? Oh, we've got some endorsement pay this time though. We made no money. Okay. The audience loved it. I mean, at least we worked well in that, so that's good. Amanda once said she wanted the Dresden Dolls to sound like the Weimar Germany meets the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It is very cabaret. And very good for that fact. Sheila's Motel, let's go in. Let's head inside. Here we go. 36, nice. We like that. She went solo with Who Killed Amanda Palmer in 2008. That was produced by Ben Folds, and the album title references Twin Peaks' Who Killed Laura Palmer, obviously with the same name. 3 times XP, so we need to write a song. Make sure we are building all of these up. Let's go. Boom and boom. Let's go. She once played a gig at Glastonbury. This is a great story. I haven't even got this one right down. This is just from my head. She once played a gig in Glastonbury, and was it the Daily Mail or something like that? They wrote this whole article. They reviewed a set, basically, right? And the entire article, based on the musical performance that she gave that evening, was about the fact that a breast popped out by mistake during one of the songs. So this like three-line article basically said Amanda Palmer was there, her breast fell out, which was great for the thing, the crowd loved that, and that was it, right? Nothing about the music, nothing about anything else. And that really ticked her off. So what she did is she came to London on a tour and decided to write a song about, I think it was the Daily Mail, I can't remember the exact newspaper, it was one of them, decided to write a song about it where she talked about the review in the song, and she talked about being naked during the song and how it absolutely doesn't matter at the fact that she was naked. She then proceeded to just get naked on stage and just perform the rest of the song entirely naked, saying, hey, if this is all you can talk about, then this is all we're going to get. And that attitude, man, that middle finger up to something like the newspapers for stuff like that, I just think it's great. I mean, I'm all for it. Let's go here and let's have a look at what we want to do. We're going to get Laurie better at writing music, I think. Let's go. We'll pop him into some music. We could definitely help us there. We need hatred. More hatred songs is what we need. Let's go to rest for a little bit. Sick. She married the author Neil Gaiman, who wrote Sandman and Good Omens. They're basically a goth power couple. I think they've split up now, though. I think she had a child with him. And I think they've split up now. I'm not entirely sure. Amanda and Neil's wedding was officiated by the comic writer Alan Moore. Here we go. I once met Alan Moore in a coffee shop in Northampton. Do I want to head there now? No, because I've got another day to go. So we want to go home and practice. So let's just head back to Kingston on Hull. So I was just trying to figure out where we're going for the day. We can busk if need be. Or do we want to cut the grass here? Sure, let's cut the grass here. Why not? So Alan Moore, yeah, I was at university in Northampton, and Alan Moore lives near Northampton. And this is kind of, I'd say he was big at the time. V for Vendetta had already been released. He wasn't as big as he was now. People really know Alan Moore for sort of V for Vendetta and the League of Gentlemen that he wrote, as well as the best comic book of all time, and one best book actually of all time, Screw It, which is The Watchmen, which is absolutely outstanding. And yeah, man, I was like, hey man, you all right? And I said, I just wanted to say to you, your work is inspiring me. I really appreciate how you sort of make us question life and politics within a comic book. I think that's banging. And he was like, I appreciate that, thanks very much. And I'm like, leave you to your coffee. Just wanted to say that to you, man. I bought an autographed book by him recently, actually, as well, because yeah, I am a big fan of Alan Moore. I like him. Also wrote Swamp Thing as well. He's done quite a few things. He's done another big one. What's the other big one that everyone knows? I can't think. I mean, V for Vendetta is just cool as hell. But yeah, The Watchmen is sick. Not the movie. I'm not as fond on the movie. But anyway, yeah, so he officiated at the wedding. Anyway, that was a rant. Let's go and build up some songs, shall we? Where are we? We've got a couple going here. Trying to get these better lyrics so we can make a better song. We'll inspire it by Amanda Palmer. That sounds banging to me. Here we go. Difficulty 3 is fine. 35 right there. Let's go. Boom. Another big one there with 2 15s. Can't even do the 6s because I don't have enough points. We've got any 3s we can do? Any 3s or any 1s wiggling? I can't see them right now. Cool. Let's. Do we need to practice anything? No, we don't. No, we don't. Oh, we need to practice that, but I mean, it's play skills 99. Tell you what, let's try and write a song. Let's just focus on this while we're writing. Let's go before we carry on talking about the legendary Amanda Palmer. Right, Bring On Cheese has a 20 vitality. That just makes sense, right? Let's start off with that. See where we go. Fortunately, we can't get the 35. We can get a couple of 20s from Grim and a 25 there from Grim as well. Is there anyone else that's got anything as high as that? Not really. So let's put that in for now and see what that leaves us up here. A couple of 15s here. Again, Grim's got the 25. Very much a Grim song again. Laurie has a 15 though. We could potentially use that. Let's have a look down here at the melody. Add some melody to the song. Grim with the 15, 20s, 25 again. I don't hate it. I mean, it could all be Grim. I just kind of want it to be someone else, you know? I don't want Taste to get upset by not playing songs again. Let's do that. Let's bring Taste into it, and let's get Laurie into it as well. There we go. We've got a good mix there. 4 of us bringing it. Song quality 75. I'm happy with that. Let's make a low energy song. And let's just call this... I'm going to get upset every time I see the title if I call it that. Let's go... the coin-operated girl. There we go. We'll change the sex. Fine. There we go. Coin-operated lady. Let's go. Which you can get these days in off-team. Only 7. That's very low. Very low. That's fine. Basic musicianship. Sweet. There we go. It's Laurie's birthday today as well. Sick. 500 quid in gift money. Any experience today will be tripled. We have a gig in Leicester. What a shame again, man. Oh, our manager's calling. Benjamin, man. I've been working on booking local gigs for you. What have you got, brother? Venue capacity 1,800. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Headline gig in Birmingham, England. Hell yeah. At the Husky Zoo. We wanted to play there as well. Last played here 13 days ago. The Outlanders Pros in Leeds. Let's go. Nice. Cheers, manager. Appreciate that. Getting me some gigs locked in so we can do some stuff. Sick. Let's talk more about Amanda, shall we? The campaign broke records at the time. This is for the Kickstarter. So she's one of the earliest artists to truly harness crowdfunding, which is kind of interesting, especially with the whole sort of YouTube thing. She really did. She raised over 1.2 million on Kickstarter for a 2012 artist, Theatre is Evil. And the 1.2 million that she raised, it's really interesting. She does a TED talk about it. Was the record label basically said, look, you're only selling this album to 50,000 people. This is worth X amount of money. So we're not gonna give you the money for it. We're not gonna give you this. And they basically dropped her. So she went to Kickstarter and she said, look, I can make this album. About the same amount of people went and sort of sponsored her on Kickstarter. And for that sponsorship, they raised 1.2 million. And that was because she asked for help from a community and they said, here's the help you want. And it's a great sort of thing between the artist and the and its audience about the sort of that trust. And you see it more and more with sort of Patreon and all that sort of stuff that happens these days online on gaming and stuff. But back in them days, it didn't really happen. You know, we just sort of consumed without sort of... OnlyFans wasn't a thing. It's now a thing. All thanks to Amanda Palmer. Let's go. Let's go into the gig today. Do I want to go into the gig today or do we need another gig here? What have we got? Leicester. Have we got any gigs in Leicester that are Battle of the Bands? I don't think we do, you know. No, we don't. How about we have a gander, see if we can get a battle in Leicester. Let's head to a couple of the venues that we're not playing today. Oh, yes, we did this. No, because I remember that three-way there, and we couldn't find one before. Okay, let's just play the gig then. Sick. Yes, OnlyFans. It's all because of Amanda Palmer. The Art of Asking, 2014. It's a memoir that she wrote. It's all about vulnerability, trust, and money. She's notorious for radical openness, blogs, Patreon, long essays that blur art and personal life. She's becoming... I don't really do the social media thing, so I can't really tell you much about that, but she is on social media. I know she has a huge presence on it. I know a lot of people enjoy listening to her tales on there. Venue capacity 700. Let's hope we can sell enough t-shirts to make the money we need, shall we? She's a proud advocate of sex positivity, feminism, and DIY artistry for sure. She plays piano, ukulele, and occasionally dabbles in other instruments, often barefoot, to be perfectly honest. Amanda loves collaborating. She's worked with Edward Carspiel, Jason Webley, Ben Folds, and even members of Pink Dots. For those of you who know, she has a son with Neil Gaiman named Anthony Gaiman. During the pandemic, she relocated to New Zealand for a time. Quarantine cabaret in paradise for sure. Amanda often stages guerrilla performances, flash mobs, free street gigs, even impromptu nude art. Actually, going out there and saying, "This is me, look at me." Play 50 non-battle gigs in a single game. That's what an achievement I've just unlocked. Let's go. Thunderkiss 99 popularity's gone up. Have we sold enough copies to sell our crew? No, not at all. Gig took away a lot of our money and we spent money on our crew. We're not at a point where we can have a crew right now. Merch has been restocked, but I mean, really? We can't do it, man. I mean, she might be good for them gigs, but sorry, you're getting fired, love. Sorry, Caroline. Oh man, I feel real bad. Got rid of her already. What a prick I am. Let's go. You're going to be better at writing music? No, you need to. You're already great at writing music. You do everything. Let's give you some stage presence, Grim. Let's give you some writing music skill, I think. There we go. Cool. For the bringer of the cheeses. Let's go. Let's find a nice motel to stay at. Got 13k. Life is good. It's a shame we got the 3 XP and I haven't done anything. Here we go. What's going on? Oh, it's not a hotel, that's why. What am I doing? Garrett's Hotel, is this going to be cheap? We want it under 100 quid. We'll see what we can get. Nope, can't get it. So the song that, I mean, it always makes me cry, man. I just think it's so beautiful. And I think it's the best music video that's ever been made. Like, genuinely. It is phenomenal. It's about a 7-minute song. And it's all about love. And it's all about a bed. And it's all about how when you're with someone, the bed just seems to get further and further apart. And when you start a relationship, you can be, on floorboards and it doesn't matter. All that matters in that point in time is that the two of you are together and you don't need anything else. You feel warm. You feel held by that person. But then in time, we don't talk enough and things start spreading apart. And that really sort of, because it's kind of happened in every relationship I've been in. I'd say less so now. It's hard because we live 400 miles away, man. I mean, I don't see her, but even so, we're so tired with the kids at times. It's not like it was when we first got together. I don't think it ever is. Okay, she just wants us to cut the cemetery and gives us a load of bonus money. Not a problem. I just think it's something I relate to. I don't know if it's something you relate to, but I really I always say, listen to the stuff I see. Let me know your thoughts and your opinion. Do us a solid. Listen to the bed song, because I like talking about the bands that everyone knows, but I also love talking about the bands that people don't know and getting your opinions on them and stuff like that. Listen to the bed song and watch the video for that, because every single time I watch it, I end up in tears. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful song, and Amanda Palmer really has a way of dealing with the core of love to me, and I think that's something really special. An artist that I've never seen live, and I really, really would love to see live. It's not just about her singing; it's about she's just stunning, absolutely stunning in every way. Yeah, amazing. Do check out Amanda Palmer and let me know what you think in the comments down below. The bed song, I'll say it at the end of the video as well to remind you all. Sick. Oh, I'm getting choked up just thinking about the video. It's beautiful, and I think it's. In life, we just shouldn't. I spoke to my dad about it once, and I was like, when I broke up with my last partner, we've been together 8 years, and we was engaged and ready to get married and all this sort of stuff, and we broke up a month after the wedding should have been, because of the pandemic and stuff like that. It's just a mess, just an absolute mess. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, Dad. And he was like, well, just never ever take anyone for granted. And I think it's something that we do. Oh, it's a battle tonight. That's cool. Oh, that's real cool. I think people do take people for granted, and And it isn't good, man. We should never take people for granted. Hey, you've got a Crimson Reaper stop on. We've got a fan. We've got a fan. Let's go. From our first tour, that one. Nice. We did play Leicester. Oh, Birmingham. Sorry, we are in Birmingham. Excuse me. Right, let's see how we can do on this battle then. Let's tailor this to Leicester. What a shame, man. That would have been great to have him, but we haven't got it practiced yet. So we can't have it just yet. That's okay, though. You know what? This kind of works, right? This kind of works. I feel like we should do alright. 2.08. Let's just hope we got the fans, man, in the audience to sort of push us past it. We've done this great song. Let's hope we can do it. Let's start the gig and see what happens. Eh? We're in July. We've got all of July to write this album. Mate, and then we're touring that album. It's going to be great. It's going to be really good. Here we go. The Low Shoe, Saturday, July the 1st, 2006. Do you know what? On a personal level, I need to go back and watch that TED Talk because I'm really struggling with the idea of memberships on YouTube and all that sort of stuff. But I just feel like I'm asking for help because I need a bit of help. And that's not to say like, you know, do it or whatever. If you can't do it, that's cool, man. I can't do it a lot of the time. You know. Oh man, this is really good. Audience interest 84. I need to go back and read Amanda Palmer and watch the stuff again. Right, how did we do? Performance. We didn't do as well as Nice Scissors. Did we have the fans? Did the fans beat us? Oh no! No! If we had a better performance score, we would have won that. We only lost on 10 fans. Okay. Let's go. We sold a lot of shirts, so wow, that's really cool. And everything else is fine. We sold 15 copies of that single as well. Well, there we go. Is what it is, eh? Okay, we'll keep going. We will eventually win a battle. Oh, let's just head back into the Low Shoe, actually. Can we head back in? Is it too late? No, we can't. Now it's night time. All we can do is find a hotel. So let's do that, man. Let's do that. Yeah, I appreciate all your support on this series, man. It's been great, and I'm loving talking about bands and loving talking about. I think this has been like a real episode. That's how Amanda Palmer always gets me feeling, man. Yeah, I would be interested to hear. You might think it's garbage, man. You might think it's absolute garbage, and that's cool as well. You know, let me know what you think down below. Sick 512. Let's go. 5 and 5. It's actually my friend that introduced me to the Dresden Dolls, Katie. She's a legend, man. We had so many good times. We sort of really helped each other, I think, develop. I hope I helped her. I think I helped her. I love her. You know, it's been a while since I see her. I don't see her as often as I should. She's busy, married with children, 2 of them. That I've not really actually met. Although she come to my birthday this year, she was lovely. And anytime I see her, it's one of them relationships where it's like time just hasn't really gone by. You're just able to slip into that conversation and get drunk and hug each other and tell you love them and say, you know, whatever happens, don't worry, I'm here. Man, them relationships are the best, man. Them relationships are the best. And I'm very blessed to have a few of them in my life. People that you don't see all the time. Oh man, I'm getting really sentimental in today's episode. What is this grim all about? I'm so sorry, guys. But can't help being real, man. Yeah, I shouldn't apologise for being bloody real either. That's what you're here for, right? Cool, let's go. Sick. Well, we'll go to rest for the day, and then we'll head back home and do one more day. Get a bit of practicing in, maybe. Get a bit of practicing in. Crimson Reapers is auto-saved. Sick. Let's go do a little bit of busking in Birmingham, because we can. Remember? Let's go. Here we are. Do some busking. Excellent stuff. And then we'll head home. Now, I feel like we're going through the motions a little bit here, but it's all cool. It's just part of the game. It's just part of the grind of the game. Hopefully I'm keeping it interesting enough in the sort of conversations we're having about different bands, focusing on different bands. I hope you're still enjoying the series, my friends. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if there's that we can do better as well, you know. Always happy to try and improve for you all. Sick. Kingston upon Hull, let's go. Boom. It's really interesting. Like, the whole money thing. People have said, like, on my channel, like, oh, I hope it doesn't become about money. I'm like, it's not about money at all, but it's also about saying, I spend a lot of time doing this, and I'd appreciate some help if you can. If you can't, it don't matter. I'm cool with it. Like, but yeah, people. There's been comments where they've gone, I hope you don't become this, and it's like, but isn't that the sort of dream to be able to, like, make a living off it? Wouldn't that be the dream? Shouldn't that be the dream? Shouldn't that be what I'm striving for? You know, doesn't mean we don't enjoy it on the journey, but that should be the, you know, so that this weekend, for example, I'm not ranting at all. I'm not, like, it's all cool, but this weekend, like, my mum said, do you want to come round? And I said, no, I'm filming videos, you know. You make sacrifices for it, and you guys make sacrifices, you know, to watch these videos. I absolutely get that, man. I absolutely get that. It just feels people get real weird about people growing, and I'm like, well, no, the growth is what you need. How we develop and how we change is sort of down to you guys. I want to keep this personal, you know. That's why I've got the Discord. That's why I've got these other things, so that we can have these personal conversations, you know. Oh, the deepest Grim episode there's been for a long time. Let's go. Hopefully I haven't upset anyone. But if I have, I'm sorry. That happened. It happened. You know, yeah. You do. It's weird. YouTube is such a weird thing, and people's expectations are such a weird thing, man. Such a weird thing. But the thing is, I know that you guys are like the real ones, because you're not just watching an exciting game right now. The reason you're watching this series is to actually get to know me and listen to me. You know, this is sort of the background. We're just talking about music, having a good time, and you're getting to learn a lot about me. And I think that's banging to show you that as well, and be as open and honest as I can with you. So there we go, man. Let's go. Well, that's been a good day, hasn't it? Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do us a massive solid. Smash that like button. We're going to get new songs in the future. We've got, a month until our thing needs to be delivered. We've got a couple of songs ready. Yeah, August 24th. We've got more than a month. There's no point in rushing it. Let's make a bloody good album. We do have one song ready to go. Best recording 100. What do you mean you can't feel the noise? We've got more songs that can go in the very near future. Quacky. Definitely, because it's got loads of love luck, man. Is that overtaken Aqua Lung Breath? No, it hasn't, but I think it will. Judgment Day Blues is banging it as well. Okay, we'll definitely have to record that one. But for now, we've got Coin Operated Lady that we've learnt today. The song that I recommend you all check out is by Amanda Palmer and the Grand Theft Orchestra, and the song is called The Bed Song. Watch it, come back onto the video, leave a comment. I can't wait to hear what you think of it. See if it affects you in the same way that it affects me. I can't watch it without crying. Love you all. Have a good day. And look after yourselves and look after each other. Seriously, I love you all. Thank you. Ta-ra!